John had just moved into a new home. He was a quiet and reserved person, not easy to get along with. He also liked to sing in the middle of the night, especially around midnight, which often disturbed his neighbor Tom. Despite repeated counseling, including a call to the police, John did not change. Tom thought that gentle approaches weren't working, so he decided to try a harder approach. One day, around midnight, John began singing again. Tom waited patiently for him to finish. By then it was 1:30 in the morning. John, feeling tired, was getting ready to go to sleep when he suddenly heard someone singing. He was surprised. Who would be singing so late at night? When he listened carefully, he realized that it was Tom's voice. John was furious. Singing so loudly in the middle of the night was unacceptable. He decided to go over and ask Tom to lower his voice. Just as John was about to open the door to confront him, he suddenly remembered that he often sang at midnight and disturbed Tom. John was ashamed and embarrassed to argue with him. The next day, John visited Tom and apologized for singing in the middle of the night and thanked him for awakening his conscience. He promised to stop singing at midnight. Tom was pleased with John's change and appreciated his honesty. Eventually, they became good friends who could talk about anything. The moral: it's okay to love singing, but you have to consider the time. If it's too late, it's best not to sing because it will disturb others. Treat others the way you want to be treated, think more about others, and don't be too selfish. You can't just do whatever you want, otherwise you'll get more resentment from others.
单字片语 reserved 拘谨内向 adjective reserved people do not often talk about or show their feelings or thoughts. Get along 相处融洽和睦相处 phrasal verb if two or more people get along, they like each other and are friendly to each other. Approach 方式方法 noun a way of considering or doing something. Conscience 良心良知 noun the part of you that judges how moral your own actions are, and makes you feel guilty about bad things that you have done or things you feel responsible for.